Bruce Arians. How are you, Coach?
I'm doing great.
Good to see you.
Great.
Rod Woodson to your left.
How you doing,
this is some old school Steelers stuff here,
Yes,
too, right?
indeed. Yes, indeed.
It is.
Right?
We saw each other in Pittsburgh many days.
Many days, right? Back in the day. What was it like calling the plays for the Super Bowl? Let's put it this way. How many Cardinals fans know that you were dialing up the plays that prevented them from winning the Super Bowl?
We got that cleared up at my original press conference.
Is that right? Is that right? Just got that out in the open?
Yeah. It's like,
what was that?
I don't wear that ring, though.
No, you don't?
I don't wear that ring. I wear the one when we beat the Seahawks.
Okay.
But I don't wear the one when we beat the Cardinals.
Because that obviously makes sense from where you're currently residing. But I guess while I do have you here, what was it like calling that play, the Santonio Holmes play? Can you walk me through that process, Coach Arians?
That was one of those throw the dart and hope it hits.
Right.
Because we had called our best play the play before when it went right through his hands. Mm-hmm. And I don't like to repeat plays in a game. We had run this play earlier in the game, and it was all designed to get the ball to the back in the flat, expecting blitzes. And they went, they dropped into zone coverage. And Ben does unbelievable. I think the throw's better than the catch. I don't know how many guys could actually make that throw.
Now, was that the same play? Because you ran a play similar to that on the other side.
Yes.
Was that the same type of play?
The other way.
It was the same play. So I'm sitting up in the stands going,
yeah,
they just ran the same play. Yeah. How did they not realize that? And then he's come open in the backside of the end zone. But great throw, but great catch. But again, great play call just for the fact of going back to it.
It was something that you called for reasons.
Yeah.
We didn't get the reason, but Ben just did a great job of hanging on to the football. He had great protection on the play. He pumps it down and gets the corner to bite on Hines. Right. And there's Tone in the back of the end zone.
I got Bruce Arians right here in studio. How would you rate your Cardinal season, Coach Arians? How would you rate it?
Disappointing. I thought when we were 9-1 and we lost Carson, that we were still going to be playing in this game. And we lost some other guys along the way that just took too much away from us. And we never talk about injuries. It's always next man up and go play. And we got so close. And you never want to get close. You want to get there and get it done. And we didn't get it done.
And Rod, did you call the game, the one in Carolina? Were you in that booth? You didn't call that one.
I did not call that one. No. I did call a couple other games this year. But I'm just, you lose Todd Bowles, tremendous defense coordinator for the last couple of years for you. And how big a loss is that?
Oh, it's huge. Team? I think that, and I'm so happy for him. But I want our guys to go be head coaches. And having coached him in college and coached with him.
Right.
And he was one of my captains. And we've got some more guys on the staff that I want to push to be head coaches that deserve their chances. And,
so you're going to promote within?
Yes, we're going to make that announcement next week. And one of our guys will be the defensive coordinator. We'll add another linebacker coach.
And so what does it mean, I guess, to have a Super Bowl here in Arizona? If you give voice to the fans who are here, I guess
we have great, passionate fans here in the Valley.
Yeah.
And so it's great. I thought Pro Bowl was a fabulous success last night.
It was,
and showed how great our fans are.
A full building. The building was jammed.
Yeah, and it was an awesome deal.
Would you be fine with the goalposts being pushed closer together? Would you be fine with some of the things that we saw last night?
No.
You don't like that at all?
I don't mind going back, but I think Adam stated it pretty good last night. Let's make the receivers take the gloves off, too.
Yeah, make the receivers take the gloves off.
Make the receivers take the glove off, make the quarterbacks throw with their opposite hand.
Vinatieri was just like, I made the Pro Bowl for this? What the heck, We'll talk about this with Blandino and Mike Pereira when they're going to join us coming up next on this show. So how is Carson faring right now?
He's getting there fast. I mean, he's really improving. He's jogging already, and he and Drew both are rehabbing their tails off. And Carson says he's going to be ready for minicamp. I don't disbelieve him.
From minicamp?
Yeah.
No kidding. Wow. And how serious did it come with Kurt Warner? Did you?
No, it couldn't have, because he was still on the retired active list, or whatever that list is. He couldn't play for 5 years, but It was a joke in between he and I. And I think he got real serious about it.
No, he can't. He was serious about it. I think he did think about it for a split second because we were, that was our game on Thursday night football when Drew Stanton went down.
Yeah. And
in St. Louis, and I had Kurt. I just took a picture. I put that on Instagram in 2 seconds flat. I'm like,
I texted him after the game and said, "Check with Brendan, see if you get your arm loose."
oh my gosh, what would another Coach of the Year award mean for you, Coach? Because everybody believes you're about to get it again.
That would be very special. It really would. The last one was a fairy tale. The whole season, and it really belonged to Chuck. I really thought that, and I still think that. This one, I think you can't accept an individual award in this game. It's the ultimate team game.
Sure.
This would be the greatest award for our organization because from top to bottom, from Michael Bidwell, Steve Kime, our players, you'd be proud to step up and accept it.
But and I know you're being humble here, though. But Coach, many people may not know your story about how long it took you to get this gig, and how you got the gig essentially with Indianapolis, and what you did in Pittsburgh, and what you did from, coming from Bear Bryant's basically from his staff, and what you've done. The fact that you could win 2 Coach of the Year awards in your first 3 years of really doing it as an HC in a way.
Yeah, I think
on the professional level, it should. I mean, that's pretty incredible.
I'll probably sit back one of these days and try to reflect on that, But right now it's too much fun doing it, and
I can't get you all warm and fuzzy about it.
No, it's just again, it's such a team thing.
Okay.
He's so humble, but every player that I talk to that's played under him, loves him. The coaching staff he's with right now, and in Indianapolis, everybody I talk to love him. They love the way he approaches the game, his newness, his new science to the game, his family-oriented philosophy toward his coaches and getting back with their family on time and being with the kids. They love this guy, and they would do anything for him. So that's one of the main reasons he's so successful.
Thanks for coming on, Coach.
It's my pleasure.
You bet. Coach Arians is here in studio. Do you want to ask the poll question of Coach Arians? You got the poll question of the day?
I do. So we built this amazing set out here. It's a Western theme. Yes. What's the best Western film of all time?
Okay.
Tombstone, Unforgiven won the Oscar in '92. Butch Cassidy, The Sundance Kid, The Old True Grit with John Wayne, or High Noon with Gary Cooper.
Back to the Future 3 did
the good, the bad, the ugly.
What do you got?
I'm going with Paul Newman and Robert Redford. That's the all-timer.
Butch Cassidy, huh?
That's indeed.
I love Unforgiven. Unforgiven is one of my. That was incredible.
Really
yeah, because Gene Hackman.
I always looking over my shoulder. Who the heck are those guys? That's the Ravens again.
Good to see you.
Oh, my pleasure.
Coach Bruce Arians is here on The Rich Eisen Show.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.